Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video at my YouTube channel. Today I am bringing you a order that I received from In Love Art Shop. It is a overseas company, and they contacted me and asked me if I would try out their products and do a review online. So I told them that I would, and after once I placed the order and then it shipped, it took about 10 days to get, 9 to 10 days, so not bad since it was coming from overseas. And their prices are really reasonable. Okay, they come nicely packaged there. I got this little stamp set, and let me just open it here. I thought it had some really nice sayings in it. So it says, "I like you a lot. To have a girlfriend like you means the world to me. I love you more than flowers. Thank you for being my friend in good and bad times. It's an honor to call you my friend. Thank you. Having a friend like you is like winning the lottery. Thinking of you with love on your birthday and wishing you everything that brings you happiness today and always. When people bring you down, I will always be there to pick you up. When we're together or when we're apart, you're first in my thoughts and first in my heart." And they got 3 little hearts there, so I thought that was really cute. And I got this little treat box die. I thought this was really cute. It's got these little flowers on it, so we will do some cutting out of that. And then these are corner dies, and I just thought those were just really pretty, so we're going to give those a try. And then I got this set of wreath dies, and I just thought these were really cool too. And then I think I messed up because I got this set of word dies, and I didn't realize I needed the stamp to go along with it. So it cuts out the outer shape. I will still cut them out and let you know what I think about how they cut. But yeah, I'll have to go back and order the stamp that coordinates with this. My bad. Anyway, so I am going to get some paper and cut these out. Okay, here's my first die cut. I did the wreaths, and I ran them through my Gemini. And I cut into my magnetic mat again. Oh well, I keep forgetting. Alright, so I got a few areas here that did not cut out. I probably should have used, actually it was just that one. I probably should have used my shim because my plates are a little bit warped. So I will, and those indentions are just the pieces that held the dies together. So, okay, I'm just going to speed this up a bit while I get these out of the dies. There are some very delicate little small pieces to these wreath dies, so it did take a little bit of fiddling to get them out. But all in all, I think they turned out really pretty, and definitely for the price point, you know, I'll fiddle with it a little bit for the price point. It's definitely worth the money. I think these are like, for this set, like $6 or $8, something like that. You know, as compared to, you know, some dies cost $30-something. So not a bad deal. Okay, here it is with using my metal shim. Still have one little problem there, but it came out much easier. So all in all, once I used my metal shim, these came out much easier. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and use my snips to cut those little pieces apart, because I'm going to do some cutting with different colors with these because I want to do a little bit of inlay technique to make some cards out of these. I'm just grabbing some different colored cardstock. The one with the red, with the hearts, I'm going to cut them out with red. I thought these looked like some little, maybe some sort of purple little berries, and so I was going to cut that out, and I was going to run that through my Gemini again. Again, I did use my metal shim, but I was just trying to get the heart and the berries. So those are just easy die cuts, and I'm a little obsessive with getting all the little pieces out. So I could have done that at a later date. Sorry, made the video a little bit longer. Anyway, so now I'm just going to put those dies back in the bag so I don't lose them. And I'm just going to cut these hearts out, and I'm going to just glue them on my original wreath, and I'm going to cover them with some Nuvo Aqua Shimmer, and then I'm going to cover it with some Glossy Accents. So it really kind of creates like an enamel embellishment on top of your project, so without having to buy an enamel embellishment. So super simple to do. The worst thing about this is you have to set it aside to dry. It never fails. Whenever I am in a process of doing a video voiceover, the phone rings. It'll probably ring again here before long, too. But anyway, I digress. So for the one with the leaves on it, I just took a Sakura glaze pen and just kind of made some lines in the leaves, and then I went over those with the Glossy Accents as well. For this one with the little berries on it, I just decided to take a bright pink, I think it's carnation or bubblegum, Nuvo drops, and went over those and just set everything aside to dry. So now I'm going to take these corner dies, and I'm just going to snip them apart first because I want to take that biggest die, and there's this other little piece. See, I told you, I knew it would ring again, but at least that time it was my husband and not a solicitor, so didn't mind that interruption quite as much. So I am going to take some Nina Desert Storm and cut that largest corner die out with it. And again, I use my metal shim because there is a lot of little, parts to this die, so it's pretty intricate. So you do need a shim on whatever die cutter that you're using. I would use a shim on any kind of die that has that much cutting rule to it. And so, but the pieces were very easy to pop out. Okay, so I decided to use some Copic markers, and I am going to, for the heart, I'm just going to use some like E40s. I'm going to go around the edge with the darker one, and then I'll fade it in with a little bit of lighter one, just to give a little depth and dimension to the heart. And I'm going to use some pinks on the flowers and some greens on the vines and leaves. And once that is done, I will take a Sakura Jelly Roll pen in green and make some little lines in the leaves. And then on the flowers, I'm taking a pink, and I just go around the center of that flower with some dots. And then I'll set that aside to dry. And then once that's dry, I'm going to go over it with some Glossy Accents. So this is, it'll take up more than half, 75% of the front of an A2 size card. So this is, your focal point. I just put it on a card I put with some, pattern paper, but nothing that was really loud or anything, kind of a subdued pattern paper and a sentiment, and you're like good to go. So that's a quick and easy card to do and be good for any occasion, really, a thank you, a birthday, you could even do it for Valentine's, but, I think it would serve for a lot of different occasions. Okay, so now here we're going to cut out the box die. And it cut out real easy. Now, I will say that there was a one issue with this box die, and I did address it with the company, and they are fixing it. The handle area, they did perfs instead of cutting it out. And so they are retooling that die to cut out those areas, so you will not have to cut it out the way I'm going.
Although it really wasn't difficult to do. I just took my craft knife and ran along the perforations and cut them out. So the cool thing about this little die is you only need one line of adhesive on the side where it folds together. The bottom is an interlocking, self-closing, folding kind of thing. And the top kind of just comes together with like a milk carton does. And that one piece that I cut out, it folds over and goes into the slot on the other side. So it is self-locking. So all you need is just that one little line of adhesive and you got this cute little box. So it's very easy to assemble. If you're doing something where you're giving away a lot of little gifts or treat bags or whatever, I think this would be a really quick and easy little thing to do. So here I just thought I'd show you how easy the word die is cut, even though I can't really show you because I don't have the stamp set. But anyway, everything cut out super easy. They all just fall right out of the die. So nothing there concerning. And then I'll show you a few of the stamps off the stamp set, and then we'll get into the card making.
Okay, so here is a final look at the cards that we made. I really love how the Glossy Accents really makes that glitter pen show up. It's really cool. It's like having enamel accents on there. So, and again, that this is a company based out of China called inloveartshop.com, and all the prices are super reasonable. Dies under $10, stamp sets as well as under $10. So just have to have a little bit of patience with shipping. But if you're crafting on a budget, a little patience with shipping will really pay off because these are super great prices. So I will have the links down in the description below, and I will see you soon in the next video.